Hi guys, I hope you're well. It might seem a little bit early to be doing swimwear because it's currently like the back end of another Easter the Beast again, so it's freezing and I'm talking to you about swimsuits. But I have my summer holiday booked and I'm counting down already, so it's 11 weeks to go, and I've been looking at swimwear and I've kind of fallen in love with one pieces rather than bikinis, and I think the majority of my swimwear for Mexico, which is where we have booked, is going to be swimsuits. So I went a little bit crazy on ASOS and bought loads to try, and apparently I'm also really into high legs and low backs. So I'm going to be showing you all the pieces on today, and also I've made some notes on them, so some pros and cons for all of them. I think I've got about 8 to show you. Most of them are black, no surprise there, but let's just kick off and start with the swimwear, something that I'm not 100% keen to be displaying myself in on here, but I'm sure you want to see what they look like because I would too. So this is going to be a try on as well for all you lucky viewers as well. Oh, also, if you notice that my hair is looking longer, I've had some extensions put in with great length hair extensions. I'm going to have a blog post on it. If it's not already live, I will leave a link below when it is. So if anybody's interested about that and wants a little bit more information, there will be a blog post on it as well. So I just thought I would mention that in case anybody wondered why my hair had grown about 10 inches. Off the top of my head, I don't know the prices for these bikinis. If it's not on the screen, it will be listed down below because I'll have everything in today's haul linked down below, and also the ASOS swimwear section. But first I have a swimwear piece from Missguided, which is a gorgeous navy and white stripe set, low V at the front, and again we've got a super low V at the back. I found that this was a little bit looser on my left side than my right side, and we all have one boob bigger than the other, don't we? I mean, mine are practically non-existent anyway, but the left one is bigger, so I would have thought it would be tighter that side. So possibly there's a chance of having nip slips or, you know, a side boob popping out in this one. I'm not sure how it would feel in the water as well. It feels nice and snug on, but just because it's a little bit loose on, that would probably amplify once I'm wet in the water as well. So I'm not sure how I would get on with that one, so I won't be keeping this one. But I do love how low it is at the front and the side. So if you're looking for like a really low cut swimsuit and you've got boobs that can keep it up, then you might like this one. Next is a swimsuit from Ann Summers. It's a black swimsuit. It has a zip in the middle here, which you can actually zip all the way up and down. A low back again, and then it's a high-rise style. I kind of get like 80s exercise vibes from this, but what I love about this one as well is you'd be able to use it as an evening top as well and wear it with a skirt, with jeans, with denim shorts. There is lots of bum in this bikini and it is very high-legged, but it does also make the illusion of having long legs as well, so I find this cut really flattering, but you're probably going to want to have a really good bikini wax before you go on holiday. Although it's super low cut at the back, this one leaning forward, I don't feel like exposed or like, you know, the material's going to gape when you lean forward and you're going to flash someone when you're bending over to reach for your sun cream or a reading book. So this one has a really nice fit to it and I'm definitely keeping this one. Next we have this gorgeous American inspired piece from Tommy Hilfiger. This was actually in the sale, so I'm not sure this one is available anymore, but they have a very similar Tommy Hilfiger cut swimsuit also on the website. I will leave that linked. Because we went to Mexico last time I went, there was lots of Americans there. I thought this would be really cute paired with a pair of dark blue Levi denim shorts that I've got, which are pretty much the same colour. The resort that we're going to, it's quite a large resort and you can use the bikes on site to kind of cycle from place to place. There's quite a lot of activities, so that's one of the reasons as well I went for swimsuits, because I thought I could chuck it on with a pair of shorts and a pair of Converse and I can still just get on a bike and ride around and not feel like my top's going to fall off. So again we have a very low back at the back on this one, but not so low at the front, which is nice, and I like the thinner straps, so when you're tanning you're not going to have big chunky stripes. It's really nicely lined, it's super comfortable and it feels very comfortable on the bum as well because it doesn't feel like it's rising up and I don't feel exposed kind of round the side boob area, even though it is very low cut at the back. So you can definitely tell a difference in the quality of this one and the first one from Missguided, just because of the fit, the way it moves with your body, and that I don't feel exposed. So this obviously was a lot more expensive, but as it was in the sale, I got it for a little bit of a steal. Then I have some swimwear from a brand called Free Society that I haven't heard of before until I saw them on ASOS. Sorry, James is running this up in the bathroom. It's a little bit difficult to kind of show you this held up, so you'll see it on better on me. But it's halter neck instead, which is really great because you can tie it as tight as you need to keep it up. And also great for kind of, you know, when you're sunbathing, you can unstrap it and kind of try and rest it on your boobs like that. But it's a very nice monochrome print, and we've got this really interesting white strap detail at the front which wraps around to the back. It is low cut again, but it's very comfortable on the bum again. It doesn't feel like it's going to ride up and give you a super wedgie while you're wearing it. It's also got some padded cups in the front as well, so just to add a nice little boost if you're smaller chested like me. And I think this would be a flattering on all chest types, and because you can alter the way that it sits, I think that's quite a versatile swimwear piece for anyone, and I would actually even wear that in the gym because it doesn't expose you too much. This next swimwear piece is sold out, I do think, unfortunately, but I will link something similar, and it is an AC/DC logoed swimsuit, and it's just really simple, thin straps. We've got a low back, but it's not super low, and we've got quite a high-rise bum. I've already worn this on a spa day with my mum, because one of the other swimwear pieces I had at that point, I thought, maybe a little bit too much ask for in the spa. So I wore this one instead. It was super comfortable, it didn't stretch or gape. Again, I thought this would be really cute with a pair of denim shorts, like black denim shorts and some Converse trainers from the day. Could double up with jeans as like a cool slogan sort of bodysuit. Really comfortable, slinky. If this one isn't available, I will leave other swimwear pieces from this brand there because the quality just feels very nice and comfy, and it'll just be great to wear when doing activities and you don't have to worry that anything's going to pop out. For my next piece of swimwear, this is slightly different because it is a bandeau piece of swimwear, and it is a black piece here. Again, you'll see this better on me than me trying to hold it up, but we have 3 cut-out bits on the sides with these rings. This again was discounted. I think it should have been about £90 and it was half price, about £45, but again you can really tell from the quality of it. At the front we have some plastic lining all the way around, and that's obviously to help keep it up. It'd be a great one for tanning. This does, however, show a lot of ass, so it is very close to a thong bikini. This is the other one I was thinking of wearing to the spa, and I thought, I don't want to give somebody a heart attack, but I just think it would be really cute and nice on holiday, good for any activities that you're doing in the pool, because actually no, not any activities, it'll probably fall off because it's strapless, but good for tanning. And then I just really like the cut-out bits at the side. It made it a little bit different. Sorry, the battery just died, so I've just changed that. But I'm back with this swimsuit again. It's from Boo Avenue, as I was saying. It has been cut out really low at the back, and I love that about this one. I think it looks really sexy with all these cut-out details. It's maybe not as high up the leg as some of the others, but I mean, that would possibly be a bit too much if it's down to your bum crack and also up to your hips. But I think this is really flattering on. It feels surprisingly really comfortable. You probably get a few strange tan lines from it, but you also don't feel like you're going to be exposed if you lean forward, or it might sag. So I'm really surprised with that one, and I will definitely be keeping that one as another black piece of swimwear as well. Lastly, we have the cheapest piece of swimwear in the haul, and it is from ASOS's own range. And this has so many like Jane Fonda 80s exercise vibes going on about it, but I love it. It's a black swimsuit again, super high-waisted, and we have like a band in the middle here, and this really does accentuate your waist. It makes you look like a Barbie when Barbie wore that like pink swimsuit. Was it a swimsuit? Or maybe that was workout gear, a little bit like that, and they do actually do this in a really bright pink as well. The only downside to this one, I would say, is that the bum does ride up. So whereas the others, I feel like, although they do show quite a lot of your bum, they stay there when you're walking around. This, however, just gets higher and higher and higher until your arse is eating it. But if you don't mind the whole thong bikini look, then you'll love this. I think this is possibly the most figure flattering of all the swimwear. Just a little bit of a shame that it doesn't stay in place when you're moving about. So that's been all of my high-waisted, low-back swimwear from ASOS. All of the pieces I'll link down below, like I said, any alternatives if they're not available, and also just the ASOS swimwear section in general. They have so many different pieces, and obviously because they bring in all different types of brands and things like that, I'm sure you're bound to find some swimwear that you'll love. I kind of want to buy even more swimwear before I go away, but I'm pretty sure I have most of the things that I need in that pile down there. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching this. If you maybe want one the same but on bikinis, I will try and find some bikinis that I think that I'd be able to wear or that you guys might love. So let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd want to see. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.